Dear Diary, may the energy from this week bring many blessings to the weeks coming after. Welcome back to a new week of my creative's audio and visual diary. Dear Diary, I am so excited because I get to be in my creative bag this week. So I have these two sisters and I met them through my husband's basketball program. They're actually moms of the program, and one of them whose husband, obviously is a part of the program. That's my brother, my newfound family. I love them to death. We got so close by just talking and chatting, laughing on the sidelines. Then that turned into hanging out outside the program, going out to eat and such, and we've been kind of inseparable since. In our group chat, which is lit, it's funny, it's inspiring, it's inspirational. We came up with coming together for the Harlem premiere, which is the final season of Harlem, sadly. But you know me, I had to turn this into something else. If you're going to gather at my house, we're going to gather under vibes. And it being so close to Valentine's Day or Love Month, I said, why not do a Galentine's Harlem premiere viewing? So I updated my trellis and made these DIY cocktail cup bowls. And of course, I was cooking a few things for this event, including a pasta salad. In addition to that pasta salad, I also plan to freestyle some salmon meatballs that I would be making for the first time. No doubt that they were going to be delicious, but the first time nonetheless. I feel like literally as I was planning and decorating for this Galentine's, Target, yes, the big corporation Target, was literally pulling my friendship rug from underneath my feet. Like, I felt so heartbroken by Target rolling back their DE&I measures. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Like, Target was like, can I literally tell you that the day before this, I was riding from Target and I was like, oh my God, Target never changed. Like, please, Target, don't let us down like Target. Be the one that still stays in our corner. And literally the day after, Target literally announced that they were rolling back their DE&I measures. I could not be more heartbroken by this. Oh my God. Like, I was so blindsided by them doing that. And it's important to this setup because I, even though I did not go to Target to get new things for this setup, I was using 2024 Valentine's Day Target products, which I'm not throwing out, I already own, but I wasn't buying new. But it made me sad that I could not go to Target to flush out this table. Like, oh my God, Target, how dare you? I'll tell you one thing, Dusty behind Target don't have to worry about seeing me. Something that avoiding Target, Amazon, and Walmart has told me is to really do my planning ahead of time. Like, I really need to get organized, plan out my material list, my shopping list way ahead of time instead of trying to keep doing things last minute. As I told you before, diary, I'm trying to become more organized, put things in my calendar, be a more efficient planner, and that definitely helps in my event planning. And in turn, it helps me to become a more detailed event planner and to sneak some more details in, like baking the cake. Y'all know, or if you know me, you should know, I do not bake. I cannot stand baking, like meaning cakes, pies. I'm not talking about baking salmon meatballs as I am here, but cakes and pies, I don't do that. So whenever you see me bust out a cake or pie, know it's for a loving situation, a loving party, a loving event, a loving space. I'm doing this from my heart specifically because I cannot stand baking. I cannot stand the patience it takes to bake. It's not in me. I'm a chef or home chef, home trained chef. I'm a cook. You can free will it. You can, add some spice, or you know what I'm trying to say. It's more wiggle room to cook than to bake. Now let's shift gears for a second to give the honor and the adoration to this setup that it deserves, honey. This setup is definitely in my top 3. When I tell you everything came together so beautifully, the red monotone theme, the coloration, the materiality, the food, like, I just love this setup so much. It's so heartwarming. It's so welcoming. It gives big Galentine's vibes, big bold Galentine's vibes, and it was literally perfect. And the best part about it was my sisters were thoroughly surprised, loved everything about it, especially those salmon meatballs and that cake, and enjoyed themselves. Like, we loved watching Harlem together, discussing rewinding, pausing while we were painting and sipping. Like, it was such a great experience. Coming off of that high, it made me want to sit down, especially because I had some time alone in the house. Maurice and Lay were out at probably practice or something, and organize my life and see from where my life is going, what I have planned in the next few months. How can I amplify or take those experiences to the next level? Because the truth of the matter, diary, is that I'm not trying to plan additional things that are happening outside of my life, because my life is already kind of jam packed. I want to take advantage of what's already happening in my life and amplify and take those things to the next level. I want everything that's happening around me, every experience that I pump out, to be genuine and to already kind of exist in a way. Dear Diary, so that takes me to our next date night and to staying true to creating loving experiences in the house. I love so much to have my family be a part of planning these experiences and having their hand in these experiences. So whenever we can, we go to the market together, we flush out the meal together. What do you guys want with the meal? Or do you even want this meal? And then we go back home, we put the groceries away together, we plan, prep, and cook together. Like, it's all built into the experience and makes the food taste so better at the end. Dear Diary, on this night, we are cooking together, but Layla is cooking a different meal. Layla is sort of a simple eater. She's not eating saucy foods like stews and soups and stuff like that. So whenever we plan to have things like that, I also make sure that she has something else to eat and cook while we're, of course, planning our meal. So bad.
Can I get a name, please? Hey, man. Let me get that, pomegranate, that pomegranate blueberry drink. You ever had that before?
The question was, would I go on a second date? And no. Once Layla got through her cranberry grape juice serenade and cooked her meal and went to bed, Maurice and I also on this night were planning to have a work date, which I was turning into like a work date night vibe. We had some work that we really needed to get through individually tonight, and it needed to be done absolutely tonight. So I said, why not? It's a Saturday night. Amplify and uplift and take this to the next level. Cook a cute little saucy, sexy meal. Display it in a really sexy, cute way in a table. Make it like a shared plate situation in the middle of us with some wine and our work, and make it a little situation. So I am a consumer and a creator. I just love being entertained, especially on Pinterest. And I felt like I scrolled past a chicken sausage stew that had some cannoli or cannoli, however you pronounce them, beans in it. And I was like, whoa, I think I might have to make a variation of that. Part of me was really craving collard greens. So I said, this may have to have some collard greens in it too. And boom, this dish was born. Around some jasmine rice and some roasted broccoli. When I tell you, we destroyed that plate. Now, we did have some leftovers in the pot, but we destroyed everything you saw there. Dear Diary, I'm excited to move into February. February, also known as Love Month, always brings great things and new opportunities to love. My girl's birthday is coming up in a week or so, and I'm so excited to celebrate her and to curate for my favorite clients of all time. Dear Diary Girl, if I could leave you with one thing this week, it would be you lose nothing by showing genuine efforts and love towards people and places that are also genuine and loving. I look forward to doing just that, moving into February and moving into my new week.
We'll see you in New Orleans.
I keep saying it. Okay. It's not enough. It's not enough to say it's not enough.
Trophy presentation comes your way. State Farm Postgate is next. The Eagles advance to the Super Bowl. Postgate Trophy. Look at that guy. Wow.